Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Western Electric Rotary Trimline telephone. This is Eric's equipment from Illinois. And this is the initial checkout. So we're going to be showing you the telephone, and I want to start with the line cord. What's a big plus is that it has its original line cord and the 4-prong plug that this unit probably came out with back in the day. And we're going to be troubleshooting this line cord and the 4-prong plug here. But we're going to leave this equipment on the telephone because it's cool to have its original line cord and the original 4-prong plug that's on it. What we want to do to this unit is we want to add a little bit of line cord that would be more modern with a modern modular plug on it at the end so that we can plug it into any modern day jack. So you could use this telephone with the 4-prong plug situation, or you can use it with a more modern plug. And so that kind of gives you a dual use. You can plug it in either way, and that's going to be pretty cool. We also want to show you the handset cord. We have an issue here where it's going into the telephone, and we want to straighten that out and see what we can do here about that situation. And we also want to give you a look at the telephone itself. And it's pretty cool in the rotary style. And then, of course, we have our hook switch right here. And I want to give you a look at the inside of the telephone. We have it loose. I've already troubleshooted this telephone a little bit. And I want to give you a look at what that looks like on the inside. So we'll go into this unit and we'll start troubleshooting that part of the unit. We also want to show you the base of the telephone. We want to go through all of our connections here. We want to make sure that they're okay and that they're proper. We'll check our connections here on the older style modular plug that they have. This was the first style that they had in the modular series, and then they went to the smaller modular plug like most people know of as today. And we also want to go through the bell. We know the bell is not working at this time. It's not ringing. And the bell is loose. So we want to get a mounting screw in the bell situation. And then here we have Trimline, the logo, and our low and high bell setting. So we're going to be going through all that. We also want to take a look at the hook switch and then our line cord connections. That's also modular. So it's really cool to see some of the different changes that they made through the years, and that gives you a look at this unit here. We're going to go ahead and get a start on this telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair, and we'll get the final checkout. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're in the middle of the process of repairing this Trimline telephone. And we're going to run through a little bit about what's been going on. We went ahead and installed our little pigtail here for our modular line cord so that this telephone can be plugged into any modern day jack. But we also saved our 4-prong plug. So now it has multiple connections. And that's a plus because you can use it the way they would have used it back in the day, and now we have a modern situation on that line cord. We want to set that to the side because we also want to talk about the handset. The handset's been gone through, it's been troubleshooted, all the issues have been taken care of with the handset portion, and what you see here is our pickup, and that's an amplified pickup so that you can hear the audio from the receiver. And we want to do some checking. I wanted to go ahead and plug this unit in. We want to turn our amplifier on. Our hook switch has been cleaned here, and we've also been through our connections. I checked all them, make sure that they were good, and all the connections were good at the handset cord and at the line cord. So what I want to show you is, earlier we showed that the bell was loose and that it did not ring. And so we know there was an issue. Somebody probably took the screw out and they were going to try to remove the bell, and then they ran into a bunch of obstacles here and they just didn't want to mess with it any longer. So what I have here is I'm going to go ahead and release the hook switch so we know we have dial tone. Now that I've hung up, I want to ring the unit. Every time you see this red light go by on the analyzer, that's a ring cycle. So that's the second time it would have rang. We'll let it go one more time, and we'll give you some dial tone. We can go ahead and unplug. We know there's an issue with the bell. So what we want to do is we want to troubleshoot the bell and the bell circuit, and then once we repair that, we'll come back and get our final check out. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and all the issues have been resolved, and this telephone has been repaired. So now what we want to do is we want to start our final checks. And we're going to use the analyzer and we're going to ring the unit, so we'll go ahead and do that now. I'm going to let that go a few times since that was one of the issues. I'll let it ring one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and dial our numbers out. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the unit. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hello, hello. So we know that this telephone is ringing in on a ring cycle, it's dialing out, it has transmit and receive. We can go ahead and press this button on the switch box here. That gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation. And we can call a time and temp number. So we'll go ahead and turn our amplifier on. We'll give you some dial tone, and we'll make that call.
Good morning. We have express service available at almost every Offenburg dealership. Open later during the week and Saturday for your convenience. Today is Monday, March 9th. The time is 12:03. Current temperature 48 degrees. Partly cloudy today, highs ranging mid-50s to mid-60s. Partly cloudy tonight, low 35. Monday, partly sunny in the morning and early afternoon, then mostly cloudy, high 55.
We can give you some dial tone. We'll call my number, and it'll be busy. Go ahead and turn our amplifier off. We'll unplug the unit. Now, I want to mention something that some may know, and some people may know this. It's a pretty cool design that they had on these trim lines. If you notice the finger stop here on the finger wheel, usually that's an indication of where your finger is going to stop when you're dialing the phone. But what they had designed into them, and it's probably because of the size of the dial, there's really a stop right here. So if I dial a 0, you can see where the finger wheel ends up at the stop. It spins to the stop. And then it has a spring that takes it back to this location. So I'll do that once again. See where it stopped? And then it stops my finger. When I let go of it, it's going to return to about 4 o'clock. And then when you start to dial, it goes to 6 o'clock. I'll do it one more time. Goes to about 6 o'clock, stops my finger, returns to about 4 o'clock. I just wanted to point that out. That was a little design situation that they had going on in it. It's pretty cool. So, you know, this is a nice rotary trimline telephone by Western Electric, and I'm sure it's going to look great no matter where it's used. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.